month, and we put the cattle into the field the night before, and you hunt them out on the road at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you'd walk them in along the road. But my father would tell me he'd meet me inside of the square, he'd cycle in on a bike. I had him sold before my father arrived into Tom Murphy, Kilmcthomas. Maybe I'm not supposed to use names, but anyway, they're all dead and you've got to be good to them. And he resold them. I'll tell you what I got from. I got £25, 6 shillings for him. And he had them resold at 10 o'clock the morning after to a dealer from Tipperary, and they were brought over to the train station. The old train station just come through Dungarvan and they were loaded into the train, and he got £1 profit on them in Dungarvan. And there's been chickens and hens and ducks and geese and hairy men and baldy women and full of drink. Everyone was full of drink.
Every Saturday you don't remember once a month.
In the square in Dungarvan, below in the square in Dungarvan, all this happened. And Joe will tell you, the pubs used to open at 4 o'clock in the morning for the fair.
Fair morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I should say the bank open. No, but the Ulster Bank is now, Maggie. Phelan was the first woman open in town. And the next place is Fleming's pub.
Fleming's pub,
White Sports.
You don't remember Fleming's pub? No.
And really, it's O'Connell Street. You buy the cattle, you put them in above in the yard, and you have a number, you mark with a red stick.
You put a red mark on them.
And you pay them so much to hold them until you take them in the evening.
That's right. They were the good old days. And then the fair moved out of the square and they moved it up here. There was some kind of a committee formed, weren't they, Joe? Yeah. And they didn't like to see the horses shit, are we supposed to say
in the square.
In the square, and they were kicking up. Councillors like this fella, you know. Councillors like this fella. They didn't like the smell. Shut up, you whore of a horse. Oh, Jesus, look at these. Look at these. I'll tell you about the top. But councillors like this fella didn't like the smell of cow shit and horses shit along the square. That right, Joe?
That's not correct. That's not correct.
He wasn't there then.
He wasn't there then. Ah, because this is a good man, this fella.
And what are you selling today?
I'm selling tube sold. That's a hairy piebald lass. I got 200 for her. And I have a little foal in the trailer and I got 150 for her. So I've this one for sale and that one is for sale. I've 4 asses here, and including myself, I'm the biggest ass of them all. How, Damien? Are you a customer, Damien?
Hey, come here. What would they be bought for now?
Hobby. This is only all for children to graze a bit of grass. Graze a bit of grass, you know. People buy him, look, to eat a bit. Into cheaper to buy a little donkey at 150 than to give £1,000 for a ride-on mower. And that right, Joe? A ride-on lawnmower. You buy 8 S's for the price of the ride-on lawnmower, and they'll eat away. But you have to drive the ride-on mower and buy petrol for her. So buy the ass and don't be looking at me. Look, a lovely ass over there, the hairy ass. Look, the hairy ass. But when the horse fair was held in the square and that, having a drink after doing the deed and all that would have been very important, would it? Oh, and I hit the hand. Look, Joe, hold out the hand. Look. Divided. Now right, Joe. Yeah. You'd always divide, and you had to spit in the hand. That was part of the... You're only a young fella, Jason. You're really... You can't... You think we're codding you now, do you? No, we're serious. You spit and you go over and we'll have a drink. You'd meet Tommy Powers was a famous place, wasn't it?
In the Casey's.
Big Casey's in the square. Yeah. And we'll meet you over there and the money would transfer and you'd buy a drink. You'd have one drink. In those days you could get in and drink and drive home.
You had McGrath's in the square where alongside where Cummins was at the time.
That's right, Cummins was a famous place again, that's right.
And McGrath's was alongside it.
That's right. He's right in that. I don't know about it.
Well, I tell you, and you're the calf market was the first Saturday in every month.
That's right, the calf market used to be held then of a separate day, the first Saturday of every month. Yeah. And a local man, Damien, Tomas Kiley and Knockety Moore, used to go to the fair of Abbeyfield, and he'd be there at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he'd buy, say, 20 Hereford bull calves, and he'd bring them back for the fair at Dungarvan on the Saturday, and he'd resell them to the farmers, Hereford bull calves. So that was the way the thing was done, you know. Tomasco, you know the coil is locked anymore. They wouldn't vote for you, though, you know.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
I suppose I would be surprised. But anyway, those. I should join myself. We could reminisce about fairs. There were horses. There was. Oh, it used to be huge, Jay. The third Wednesday of every month on the square in Dungarvan.
Dungarvan Mart was built in the early 60s.
That kind of people went to the Mart then, and they kind of transferred from the fair to the Mart, and they thought it was better. I don't know whether it was better or worse. I don't know. Look, time is a great healer, whether it was or it wasn't. But it's grand to see these type of the old fair still being held. Not at all wrong with it.
They're trying to put a levy now on all the horses. They want to go in the car in the fairs at 10 euros a horse, aren't they?
Well, they're talking about bringing it in, but they'll have a job to bring it in.
Yeah, well, it is on the agenda.
It is, yeah, but sure, didn't they try to stop them with books and everything? Sure, half the animals here today have no passports. I 4 animals there and have no passport with them, and I've 2 of them sold. You're supposed to have a book with them, you know, the vessel is supposed to come out and put a chip in their neck there and all this bullshit.
When the horse fair say was held, say in the 60s in Dungarvan or whatever, you get the people to travel in, the dealers that come in.
And they came from all over Ireland. And they're here today. I'm after selling a donkey today. Do you see that little pole over there? This one. I've horse sold here today from a man from Longford.
Yeah.
Lines.
Okay.
So look, with motorways and roads today, well, in them days there were no motorways and roads, but they'd be coming.
We have back roads, haven't we?
We have back roads, but they'd come the night before. You see, they'd come the night before, a lot of them, you know, and they'd sleep in the wagons and sleep in the carts. And, you know, when you're into that kind of a business, you know, just that's a lifestyle that you'll do every day.
And they go to the fair, the various different fairs that are around the country.
Well, there's a man here today now, Miley Cash is his name. He's from Blessington in the county Wicklow, and he's going to Gott in the county Galway tomorrow to a fair like this. He's going to Gott in the county Galway. There's his lorry over, the big white lorry over there. He'd be a good man now to talk to lads if you wanted to talk to him about fairs. He's in every fair in Ireland, every day of the week, all over Ireland. Carmi, you name it, he's at every fair.
The 6 counties.
26 counties. 26 counties.
Joe, did you bring your cob?
No, Joe didn't bring the cob. No, he didn't. No, he didn't bring the cob.
I sold my one.
You know, what you get for?
500.
500. Well, it's not too bad. Not too bad. So now, lads, have you enough? Do you want something else?
Brilliant.
Do you want something?